Tesham satatayuktanam jatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. Translation: to those whose minds are always united with me in loving devotion, I give the divine knowledge by which they can attain me. What did Sri Krishna say in the previous verse? My devotees, they always engage in loving remembrance. Now in this verse he says, those who do like that, what do I bestow upon them? What does he bestow? He says, Dadami Buddhi Yogam. I give them knowledge. So interesting. On the spiritual path, two essential ingredients are Gyan and Vairagya. The journey is impossible without these two ingredients. You need Vairagya, detachment, otherwise how will you take your mind to God? And Gyan, knowledge. But there's this third spiritual ingredient called Bhakti. And Bhakti generates Jnana and Vairagya. That's why in the Bhagavatam, Sutaji Maharaj says, Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayatyashu Vairagyam Jnanam Cha Yadahaitukam. Look, engage in Bhakti of Sri Krishna. So, suppose you attach your mind to Sri Krishna 25%. Then the mind will become detached from the world 25%. Automatic Vairagya will happen. And God is sitting inside will give you realized knowledge 25%. So let us say, to clarify the idea a little more. Now you want to control anger. Say, Swamiji, how do we control anger? I know very well I am supposed to control it, but when the provocation happens, I become angry. Tell me the solution, some life hack for it. Look, when you attach your mind to God 25%, there is one mind. It will automatically be detached from the world 25%. Your Atma Shakti will go by 25%, it will grow. Your spiritual power will develop to 25%. Now if there's a 25% reason for anger, you will not become angry. Based not on willpower, but spiritual power. You enhance the absorption of your mind in Sri Krishna to 50%. Your detachment will increase to 50%. Your spiritual power will grow to 50%. And your self-control will come. And Sri Krishna is saying, to that extent, I will give you Buddhi Yoga from inside. So what you need to do is give the love of your heart to Chunnumunnu Paputinku. You have to give it to God. We are giving it to the world. There was a monkey on one side of a river, and he spied bananas on the other side. He was eyeing them with a watering mouth when a crocodile developed a malintention. So the crocodile said, let me take you across. Oh, monkey said, all right, jump over on my back. The crocodile said. He jumped over. When they were midstream, the crocodile said, you foolish monkey, you think I'm going to get you to the other side? You've got such a tasty heart. That is what I wanted. It's time for my lunch now. The monkey said, oh, Mr. Crocodile, I would definitely be honored to be your lunch and to enhance the taste of it with the delicacy of my heart. But the problem is I left my heart on the other bank. You just take me back, I'll get my heart and jump back on you. And the foolish crocodile fell for it. He took the monkey there and the monkey said, bye-bye, tata. I'm not going to give you my heart. Likewise, Sri Krishna says, reserve your heart for God. Mam ekam. When he says heart, it is the ethereal heart, which is the mind. We discussed in the Power of the last series that the mind resides here. The software, the brain resides here, the mind resides here. So the ethereal heart, sometimes you call it the heart, sometimes the mind. Give that mind to God. Mai eva mana dhatsva. Arjun, give the mind to me alone. And then Sri Krishna is promising you, Dadami buddhi yogam tam. I will give you knowledge. He is not promising you the knowledge you'll get from reading books. He is not promising you the knowledge you get from pravachans. He is promising you the inner realization, the inner enlightenment. That is the buddhi yoga. The Shvetashvatar Upanishad also says, Yasya deve para bhaktihi yatha deve tatha gurau tasyaite kathita hyartha prakashyante mahatmanah. To those who engage in devotion to God and to their Guru as the representative of God, God is sitting inside, illumines them with the import of the Vedic knowledge. So they receive the enlightenment from inside by God's grace, by which they can easily attain it. And that is why somebody may be an external Pandit but have no realization from inside. Somebody may be a simpleton but have full faith in God. And how this difference is from inside God is grace to somebody more and grace to somebody less. So the Bhagavatam says, Shat Shastra Veta Nigama Praveenas Tatha Gama Vyakaranadi Nishtah Bina Harer Bhagavata Prasadam Janati Ko Bhagavatantarartham. You may read all the scriptures and become Shat Shastri. Become expert in Nigam Agam Vyakaran. Bina Harer Bhagavat Prasad. If you don't have the prasad of God, you will not understand what it means. They are empty words. Gita said this, Bhagavad said this, Ramayana said that, Mahabharata said this. So confusing. And if God illumines you, all the cobwebs will be removed. So, this bhakti, he says, Arjun, will generate in you the Gyan as well.